It's a little chillier uh, than perhaps ideal. But again, in life, often ideal is a concept that I think it's best just to give up on. And because if we bemoan the fact that things don't work out just as we wanted, we're going to have a hard time in life. And I am right now coming at you from the just outside, or I might be still in Rosendale, I think is the pronunciation, Wisconsin. It's a town of about 1,100 people. And sorry that I'm in and out of the sun. Maybe the angle's bad. Maybe I'll look better this way. And it's a town of about 1,100 people. I'm sitting outside of, I don't know, like Tabert's Tavern. And I'm about, I don't know, 35 minutes into my drive from Appleton, Wisconsin to Roscoe, Illinois, where I'm going to go spend the next day and visit family. And I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. The weather's cool, but it's almost just a beautiful March day. Temps in the low 40s, but there's sun. The sun's getting higher in the sky. The grass is just starting to peak a little colors of green. On my drive down, long story. I don't even know if I want to go into the long story. Other than to believe that things happen for a reason and to have faith in something is going to does people a heck of a lot of good. There's a health issue in my family, and my sister and my dad live in Roscoe, Illinois, and I live about 3 hours from there in Appleton, Wisconsin. And I've driven back and forth a couple times over the last few days to be with family. And but I went back up to Appleton, Wisconsin, A, because I had a shift of work, B, because I had a doctor's appointment I wanted to attend to today. And it honestly is making me laugh. It's kind of put me in a good mood. But the doctor's appointment ended so pitifully and so abruptly. And it honestly, everything could have been worked out over the phone. It's too long of a story. I don't want to go into any details. I don't think. But honestly, it was a total waste of time. It was a complete waste of time. And I'd had it marked on my calendar. I had the address. I knew when I was going to be there. I got there early. I was looking for a referral to go see a therapist to talk to them about something. And I was referred to this doctor. I'm new to the area. I'm working a job that doesn't pay me a lot. I got a lot of financial responsibilities. And I was referred to this by some organization that helps people when they need a little bit of help or a boost up, if you will. And I went down and they reached out to me. They reached out to me and set up the appointment and said, hey, we heard you were in need. And I go, okay, well, when's your next available appointment? It was 12:30 today. So I went in, I sat down. She asked, how much do you make? I go, well, about this much. How many hours a week? Well, about this many. And I was just kind of ballparking because I'm not one that's going to aim low in my income or my ability expectations of myself. But it turned out that I made too much to qualify for what they were offering. And I go, well, you guys reached out to me. You guys set the appointment. I didn't call you guys. She goes, yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll have to figure out why that happened. And it just kind of made me laugh. And I believe things happen for a reason. And that God doesn't want me using their services or doesn't think I need their services, maybe. But either way, it made me chuckle. And it was quite honestly a huge waste of time. But rather, because there's times in my life I would have been really upset with this and go, darn it, I shouldn't even have come back and been angry. And now I got a 3-hour drive back to Roscoe, Illinois. And maybe those emotions are still going to come into my mind. But for now, I'm just enjoying the sunshine and the ride down and the Tuesday afternoon and the music I'm listening to. About 2 months ago, I kind of discovered these audios on YouTube called the Stoics. And they're a bunch of Greek and Roman philosophers that kind of have a uh, strong way of dealing with emotions in the world in a very self-reliant, powerful way that if you're going through heartbreak or you're going through some real challenges, I think can provide you a lot of strength in how to deal maybe with heartbreak, if you will. And on the ride down, after I got completely rejected at the doctor's office, I popped on a Stoic video just to see how it felt. And I was listening to the guy's words, and I was going, none of this really applies to me right now. Uh, I don't need this message at all. And instead, I popped on a praise music or a spiritual music that I listened to on YouTube. And it just raised my spirits so much. And I still have a lot of things going on in life. And I still have a lot of stuff I'm dealing with. And I wanted to talk to somebody, get something off my chest, and I needed a referral. So I went to a doctor to get it. And I totally got rejected for it. And it almost makes me think things happen for a reason and that things are okay. And that I'm not needing the services they offer. And maybe that's a good thing, and maybe that feels good for me. And one other thing I want to say, a lot of people are going to need helping hands to lift us up from time to time. But I have found over the last year or so, when you look out to reach out to various organizations needing a boost up for something, and I'm not saying this applies to everybody. I'm not saying this applies to everybody, but maybe self-reliance is a better way to go for me, at least, because I'm fully capable to kick some ass. And I'd rather figure a way to do it myself and to kick ass and not need the boost up than to fill out the paperwork or to lowball the income or lowball to meet some low requirement that fulfills a charitable level, if you will. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it was just making me laugh on the way. The ride here, that I'd, if possible, rather do it myself and kick ass and make the money and do whatever I have to do than play small. In all my life, I've tried to play big and tried to make more money and tried to achieve certain levels and tried to accomplish good things financially. And being in a world where you need a boost up feels kind of foreign to me. And the fact, honestly, that the income I currently make, which isn't a ton of income, disqualified me from the referral I needed, made me laugh and made me think that referral wasn't really needed. And I don't know. I was riding down listening to some praise music, singing along. The sun was shining. I'm honestly heading to see my family in Roscoe, Illinois, and just was kind of giggling. And I promise you, if you knew why I was going to see my family, you wouldn't understand why my spirits are boosted or my mood is high or my feelings are good or I've got song in my heart. But I think if you have faith that things happen for a reason, and you have faith that you're doing the right things and you're on the right path and you're headed in the right direction, where you are isn't nearly as important as where you're going or the joy in your heart you feel. Um, so I don't know if any of that made any sense, but I was just laughing at how big of a waste of time this morning's appointment was. And instead of getting ticked off about it, feeling good that things happen for a reason, and it's God telling me that I did not need that little boost up and that I can do it on my own, and that maybe I didn't even need to see the therapist that I thought I needed, and that maybe things are exactly the way they're supposed to be and that things are okay. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good feeling. So just wanted to stop on the ride from Appleton, Wisconsin to Roscoe, Illinois, in the beautiful town of Rosendale. Give you a quick scan of what I'm looking at here. Again, it's low 40s. It's kind of chilly out, but the sun is shining and spring is fast approaching. And I don't know, life's good. Life's good. So if you're new to my page, please subscribe. I go live every morning for Coffee with Ken. Just wanted to hop on and say good afternoon to you on this Tuesday. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. Hope you're smiling, hope you're laughing, hope you're walking in joy despite your circumstances. Hope you're loving yourself. Hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.